When most people think of Michelangelo, they think of him only as an artist, which he was, but his genius went beyond that. His talent manifested itself in a variety of ways. While Leonardo da Vinci had many good concepts and ideas, he was notorious for not completing most of what he started. Michelangelo, on the other hand, was was a perfectionist and had to complete virtually everything that he started. The Renaissance is one of the most famous and exciting times in history. It was the height of art in many ways, and Michelangelo was a chief contributor to the beauty for which the age is known. As an aspiring artist, I am greatly influenced and inspired by the work of Michelangelo and from his dedication to his art to his attention to the smallest details. He was an absolute artist. Such men drive my passion for art. I'm going to go into some details about the work of Michelangelo in the areas of architecture, painting, and sculpting. Most people don't recognize that Michelangelo was an architect, but his design of the Dome of St. Peter's Basilica is among one of his greatest accomplishments. Many architects contributed to this design, but Michelangelo brought a simplicity and a unity that made the design both cohesive and organized. He was able to make minor changes to, to the design, but kept it his style. In an age when architecture was deemed good based on how complicated it could be, Michelangelo combined beauty with common sense to solve some of the more logistical problems that the more complicated designs had. But architecture wasn't Michelangelo's favorite form of artistic expression. He is more well known for his paintings, particularly that of the Sistine Chapel. Works such as the Last Judgment to the Conversion of St. Paul are remarkable for their intense color and for the way that they suggest action. Probably the most awe-inspiring aspect of the Sistine Chapel is the ceiling, which has the well-known depiction of the creation of Adam. I could have gone or told many stories about Michelangelo's work in the Sistine Chapel, but I could really only go into detail about one. Michelangelo struggled with perspective. Being so close to the ceiling, it was hard to judge how his painting would look from the ground, which was 68 feet below. So when he finally saw it from the ground, he realized that the section or portion that he had painted was rather small. So he determined that he would have to paint the rest much larger. Oddly enough, Michelangelo did not like painting. He preferred sculpting. In his opinion, sculpting was the highest form of artistic expression, saying, "It is well with me only when I have a chisel in my hand." Michelangelo was 23 years old when he sculpted the Pietà. He gave close attention to the smallest details and was rewarded with a masterpiece for his efforts. An interesting story about the Pietà is that when he completed it, the church would not let him sign his name to the sculpture. So he snuck in at